Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm officially starting my MCU rewatch with Iron Man. So basically how this MCU rewatch series is going to go is I'm basically just going to be vlogging while watching the movie, giving you guys my thoughts as the movie's going on. Then at the end, I'll give you guys a little final thoughts segment. I honestly haven't seen a lot of these movies since they originally came out, so it'll be fun to see my reaction again. Before we get into it, if you guys are new in here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you get notified anytime I upload a video or I go live. But without wasting any more time, let's start the MCU rewatch with Iron Man. I completely forgot about AC/DC in this movie. They're gonna play it so much. Honestly, so I'm talking about like I just finished the action sequence like in the beginning, and then he just got taken hostage and they're showing the 36 hours earlier part. I honestly actually really like what they did in the beginning, like the action. I didn't realize there was that much action to start off the movie, and I really like that because it kind of sets the tone. All right, I'm about 15 minutes into the movie. I can say with confidence, the audio mixing is terrible. I've literally been holding this remote control the entire time to change the volume up and down. Whenever the car engines go off, it's super loud, but the dialogue is so low volume. It's just so annoying.
For your consideration, the chair.
Can we talk about that iconic scene? I was waiting for that. I knew it was gonna happen and I was excited. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this movie's pretty brutal. Like, I don't think any Marvel movie nowadays would allow like waterboarding, like almost drowning people for interrogation methods. Like, it literally like literal terrorists. Like, this is so crazy. I love this so much, but at the same time, I kind of like what Marvel is right now in terms of like balancing comedy and seriousness, like an Endgame or an Infinity War. So I like it, but I don't know. I also like how Tony Stark is kind of like building like the realization that maybe he is in the wrong, that maybe his weapon building wasn't the best choice because when it gets in the wrong hands, it's so lethal.
Are you going to do something about it? You. Either way, if they don't, I'm dead.
I don't know. I really do love the realization that Tony Stark has. I think it's just something really unique in the MCU. I don't really see many other characters that way. Let me turn down the volume because of this garbage audio mixing. I love this movie so far just because of how much like the realization there already is, and we're only like 20 minutes into the movie. Like, Tony's character has already evolved so much from like a douchebag to someone who kind of understands more, but obviously he's still a douchebag inside. So obviously this dude isn't really the villain, but he's still the villain because I know the other dude, like the guy with the beard, is the villain. But dude, he's this guy. All of the acting so far is phenomenal. Iron Man montages are undefeated. No, but in all seriousness, so far this movie's awesome, just as awesome as I remember. There's actually a few plot points from a lot of these Iron Man movies that I don't really remember, and so I'm glad I'm rewatching them because these movies are so fun so far, and I'm literally only like 30 minutes into the first one. If you guys notice my hand shaking, it's because I'm literally like shook. Like I'm like I'm scared, sad, depressed, everything.
My turn.
Our boy Tony Stark made it home, baby. I thought the captivity part was like half of the movie, but it's only like 1/4 of it because we're only like 30 minutes in and he just got back. So maybe I'm just forgetting a bunch of parts of this movie.
Eyes when you're coming out. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, now make sure we pull it out. You don't pull out the at the end of it. That was it. You just pull it out. Okay. I was not expecting. Don't put it back in. Put it back in. I'm not just going into cardiac arrest because you can't.
I thought you said this was safe.
You gotta hurry. Okay. That's what's happening. Okay.
That is one of my favorite scenes in MCU history. I don't know why. It's just a great bonding moment between Pepper Potts and Tony Stark. I love it so much. And I was looking forward to that scene in this entire movie. Honestly, anytime I hear Paul Bettany's voice, or literally, sorry, anytime I hear Jarvis's voice, all I think about is Paul Bettany now.
Been uploaded, sir. We're online and ready. Start the virtual walk around.
Also, literally, like, every moment in this movie feels like it's an iconic moment just because it's the first hour of the movie and I barely remember it. All right, so I paused the movie for a little. I will update you guys right when I start again, and I'll let you guys know what time I started and, like, how far I am into the movie, so I'll see you guys then. All right, not gonna lie, the CGI looks a lot better than I remember. Like, this is the first, like, full CGI flight scene, and it's way better than I remember it looking. Not gonna lie, guys, I want that merchandise piece. So many people have it. I've seen it on TikTok everywhere. I want to get one. I want to put it on this shelf up here or get a completely individual shelf for it. I love that piece so much, and I totally forgot that it's in this movie. I thought she gifted it to him like in the later movies, but no, it's in this movie.
Remnants of an old Soviet smelting plant.
I am about 1 hour and 14 minutes and I have 52 minutes left. I'm gonna finish this movie tonight and give you guys my final thoughts. I'm so excited. Basically, Tony Stark just found out that the other dude, the bald dude with the beard, found out that he like tried to vote him out or whatever. So now he's pissed at them for giving his own company for giving away the missiles, and he's seeing them on the news and all that kind of stuff, as you can see right here. I'm in love with this movie so much. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that I'm rewatching the MCU because of moments like these where you see good character development, and that like character development that you know is going to impact the character forever. Like, it's not like a one movie thing. Like, you can see traces of this stuff in Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. Like, you can see the character development, and now that I've seen all the movies and I'm rewatching it, I feel like I can feel it 10 times more. That is literally one of the most badass, epic superhero suit of scenes of all time. It's not the cleanest, it's not like a nanotech or anything, but it's still so good looking. I cannot express how much I love Iron Man action. This is that good action right here, boys. This is like, I remember watching this as a kid and just being in love with this action. Like, I'm still a kid, but like even younger, like just Iron Man, all this tech, the Nerf guns, all the toys that I used to get. This just brings me back. In all honesty, I totally forgot this part of the movie happened. I like didn't know how the final battle or how the final conflict came about. And this is it. Man literally took his heart out. I totally forgot about like the paralysis, like gun thing into the head. Like, I forgot about all of that stuff watching this movie for the first time in so long. It's also crazy how good these fights look and how good the CGI looks. And this was made by Paramount. Remember, like the first few Marvel movies weren't even made by Disney. And so the CGI was so good. And I'm watching the final battle right now, as you guys can see right here. And it's still super good looking.
It's ready, Tony. Get off
I literally loved it so much. Like, it didn't even feel like a superhero movie. Like, Marvel movies these days, like, the camera work, all that's, like, super basic. But this movie had some crazy and more unique angles and stuff like that than I would have ever expected from a Marvel movie.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Alright guys, so it is officially the next morning after watching Iron Man. I loved it. I can't wait to keep watching more. So my basic final thoughts for the movie are practically just like, I'm excited to keep rewatching them to see you, I think. I think this movie really put me in my place, because at first I was like, you know, I really don't want, I want to do this, but at the same time, I don't want to sit down and watch 23 movies. That's so long. It's like 23 times like 2.5 maybe, or even 3 sometimes, because some of these movies are 3 hours long. I'm glad I finally did it, because once I start, it's easier to get going, because I just watched Iron Man. This is the morning after I watch Iron Man. Tonight I want to watch more Iron Man. Like, not Iron Man, but yeah, Iron Man 2 is next. So I want to sit down and watch more Marvel movies. So the next MCU rewatch video will be Iron Man 2. That'll be coming out very soon, because I want to watch it tonight. I'm also trying to expand my content a little bit outside of just superhero stuff because I'm making crazy amounts of superhero videos lately, but I love all sorts of movies. Like, I'm going to watch A Quiet Place this upcoming week, so I definitely think I need to expand my videos. So I'm going to be watching other movies. I'm going to do vlogs just like this video, but for other random movies, like just other movies in general, not just superhero movies. So I'll be doing all that, but right now I'm focused on the MCU rewatch. Like, I definitely want to watch them as soon as possible, so I'm gonna probably watch Iron Man 2 tonight. And so yeah, that video will be coming up soon for you guys. So again, if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.